everybody. I'm just about to get out for a couple of hours before I have to go and pick Little up from nursery. So I'm just going to go down onto this permission that I went to up towards end of last year. I've only been on a couple of times. It's only a small acres, about 5 acres, but it's where I got the medieval mount and some other bits on. So I'm basically going to get out for a couple of hours because I haven't been out for ages. I'm itching to get out for an hour. So yeah, I'm going to get out and give the Equinox a bit of a grilling. Got some little bits I want to add. Loads of people are finding cracking stuff with the easy user settings video that I did ages ago. Some people have had like gold status recently. Jamie Evans, I believe, he's got a little YouTube channel that's just started up. Big Finds, Small Finds, I think it is. Go up and check him out. I ain't had a chance to have a look myself yet, but will do at some point. I've had a little bit of the other day I went out for an hour and I was in an area where I was basically in and out of 4G, 3G, and it really interfered with the machine. I've seen people saying it doesn't affect the machine. It does affect the machine. So the best thing to do was just flick it into aeroplane mode. That's what I do. But as soon as I turned it off the other day, it was quiet as a lamb, and I had a couple of Roman coins, but note to write home about for the quality I usually get. So yeah, I'd like to give a big shout out and a thank you to Don Fowler. I sent him a Roman coin. He lives in America, and basically he returned it by sending me these silver dime, or I'll put them up anyway and what they are. So yeah, thank you very much for that, Don. That I'm really grateful for that. You didn't have to do that. And here's another bit from Paul Baker, a guy called Paul Baker. He sent me this really nice message, and this makes the videos worthwhile because you get a lot of abuse as well. So it's nice when you get stuff like this up in this corner. And a couple more things. I've hit 3,000 subscribers yesterday, and this is why I'm getting out today. So I'm hoping to get some bits together soon. I'm probably gonna have to give some of my own stuff away because I seem to have yeah. So anyway, basically I am going to do a little draw soon for 3,000 subs. So thank you for the continued support. And finally, I have got some friends who have a lot of permission in Jersey, and with all the hordes that have been coming up recently, I'm going to go over there this summer. So get subscribed to the channel because I'm going to do some cracking footage over there. On one of the ladies' fields that she's got, it's paddocks, because obviously it's horse racing world again. She says there's an old known Roman fort or something in some of the areas, in some of the fields somewhere. So I'm going to have to check that out. I don't know if Elida Finder works on that, if anybody can help, or Arky site works. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to cut out the talking, and next time you see me, I'll have my first find. Hopefully it'll be something good to show you. Catch you all really shortly. Right, I'm out in the field. I've got a new little mate there, some dog. And I did have the sheep following me a minute ago, but they seem to buggered off now. They don't, I ain't got no food. Anyway, I'm going to get going, and I'll put my settings, and hopefully have some really good to show you. Right, so I've got my first target, and I'm using field 1, and it's coming up as a 13, 14, 15 here. That's generally bullet tips in this area, but we'll get a dig and I'll come back to you really short. To show how much I know, it was a piece of lead, which is approximately numbers anyway. Like I said in one of my posts the other week, the VDI isn't that great on the Nox anyway. It's a basically dig hole everything machine. Yeah, pretty tough to pick between, but there we go, bit of lead. Right, dog is setting the machine off with the thing over the coil, look. I don't know who he is, but he's a nice fella, aren't you? Hi, hello. I've got a new friend. He's following me everywhere. Right, I've got a little signal here. As you can hear, there's a lot of iron in this area. Can you hear all the iron? There's loads of targets as well, but I've got a target here anyway, and it's reading 1820. So I'm going to give that a dig, and I'll come back to you real short. A lot of very shallow targets here. I mean, this is only probably about 2-3 inches down, and I'm happy because I do like finding them. My second find of the day is a musket ball, and I'll take that. It's got some age to it anyway. Right, I've got a target here, and it's 11-12. I'm going to give this a little dig, and I will come back to you. Located it, and it is in the edge of there. So let's reveal what it is together. What are we? And it is. It's like it's a piece of lead. Yeah, looks like a piece of lead. Let me just see. Yeah, it's lead. It's a bit of splattered lead as well. But yep, another target, 10-11. I'll keep going. Got another little target here. And that's 18-19. Straighten the machine up. 18-19, nice and banging. We'll get a dig. Right. I just got this and it was literally on top of this hole here, and it has got a bit of gold gilt to it and a bit of age. I don't think it's that old, to be fair. And again, it does look a bit part of a mount of some sort. Bit of gold gilt anyway. Was a nice sign, and then I realised it was just gilt. Anyway, we'll keep going, and hopefully something a little bit better will pop out in a minute. But anyway, I got that signal of 11 or 10 in here then, and it was right down at the bottom of there, and that's probably about a good 8-9 inches, and it's my first little buckle of the day, and it's got a bit of age to it because it's very green. Yeah, I mean, someone was here, and I'll take that. Right. See you in a minute. My mate's back again, and I've got a little target here, and it's blowing my ears off. 2021, and for something tells me it's round or maybe silver, but that's just probably me getting me hopes up. Right, I'll come back. I got that one wrong, but if you look up in that bank stuck there, is, you can see the print there now. Look, it's another little buckle, and that is really cool. That will clean up really well. Get that home and get a little clean, and I'll pop a picture up. I'm chuffed to bits for that. Lovely. Got this little faint signal of 9, and if you can see, I've got an imprint there, and it looks some sort of a little coin. I was hoping it's hammered, but it has got something on it. I'm just going to get that a little clean, and I'll come back to you. Right, I'm happy enough with this. It's a little bit chewed up, but just trying to get it to focus. It has got something on the back there, DR, something in the hole, and I think it's a half one of the little rose farthings probably. Well, it's got a crown that side and some right around the edges, and on the back, just trying to get, it's a bit battered, but yeah, I'll try and get that a little bit more clean when we get home, and try and get a picture up or an idea on it. If anybody knows what it is, please do get back to me. I did think it was a hammered for a second, but looks more like a jetton. We'll keep going. I think I may have got my first hammered of 2020. I had that little jetton there, so I'm going to have to square off this area a bit, I think. But I'm not 100% sure, I might be wrong. But here, can you see there in this hole, we've got this here. Nice and thin. Looks silver. Oh, I love finding hammered. I never find hammered. Let me just try and put you between there, like that. And hopefully you can see. And I want to get a little clean together. Oh my word. I love finding hammered. Please be a hammered, please be a hammered. Alright, here we go. Let's do the big reveal together. Yeah. Come on. Be a nice hammered. Be a nice hammered. Be a nice hammered. What are you? I've never seen something like this before. What are you? I've never seen something like that, but it doesn't have that much detail, and I don't want to clean it too much. Well, that is definitely silver, and I'd say it's definitely hammered. Just don't know what kind of hammered it is, sadly. Well, that came in at 12.13. Ah, why couldn't you add some detail on it? Something tells me that's a crest on there, and I'm just trying to, I'll get a bit of a clean when I get home anyway, but first hammered of 2020. Boom. Right, let's keep going. I'm buzzing now. I'm going to hammer this area for a bit, literally. Hey. Oh, something just tells me, like, if I have a few weeks off metal detector, I come back and I absolutely smash it. And this is one of my bucket listers. I cannot believe it. I am absolutely buzzing. And it's yards away from where the hammered was. So I have literally got to hammer this whole area. Excuse the pun. But look what it is. Look what it is. It's a matrix seal. Oh my God, and look, it's complete. I'm gonna have to give this a little clean and come back to you. See you in a second. Absolutely stunned. And it is, look at that. It is a beautiful, beautiful matrix seal, I believe, or a seal. It's got some writing on the back. I think it says J-O-H-N, John. I think it says John. But look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing. I can't believe it. Anyway, I'm going to keep going and, oh, my day's made now. I hammered and that beauty. Let's keep going. It's turning into an epic day again. I've moved over this way. I just had the matrix seal over there. I've literally covered about 5 yards. I'm just literally going really, really slow. And I've got another signal. And I don't know what it is. But I bet a bottom dollar it's a coin. Or is it? Oh no. Is it a button? I think it's a button. It's a button. No! From the epic heights of finding. What is that? Has it got detail on it? I'm going to get that little clean. I'll come back to you. From the epic heights of finding hammered and a matrix seal to a button. Let's get a quick clean. Sadly, no detail on it. Just a button. But I've got a matrix seal. I can go home a happy man, and I haven't got much longer left. I only live 5 minutes that way and the school's that way, so I ain't got a lot far to go. Half an hour, but I'm probably going to get 15 more minutes and then make my way back down the field. I'll see you all shortly. Okay, field, you have got my attention. Right, anyway, we've got a little signal here, not far away from the bit where I've just had the nice matrix seal. And it's 16, bang on the button. Nice and loud. I've turned all metal off at the minute because it's really, really trashy this area, and up my recovery speed to 6 from 5. That's what I'd usually do as a bit of an advanced setting. If it's if you put horseshoe mode on and it's really irony, up your recovery speed so that you can get between all iron. And if not, then lower it. If it's quieter, lower it and you'll get more depth. But other than that, really, settings on this machine, once you've done the first initial setup, because people have been saying what's my advanced settings from the new user settings, basically it's only recovery speed and iron bias you have to change. Everything else you can keep as is or change your field mode, which really I run in field 1. I've had a hammered on field 1 and that matrix seal, so yeah, it's what you know and what you're comfortable with, and for me that's it. So yeah, I'm back up to recovery speed 6. I've got this target of 16. We'll dig it and I'll come back to it. So I've located the target, and if you can see, 3 nails. The other one's just dropped back in this, and we'll find it a second. 3 nails all in amongst this. I don't know what it is. I think it's just a bit of pot or something. Yeah, not much, but that's the target and that's what I'm up against. But yeah, there we go. I just had a little iffy but scratchy signal deep down, and it must have been on its side or something, because it was giving me like a real rubbishy, trashy signal really. And I took the top off and managed to, even in the hole when I took the first bit out, it sounded bad, and then once I've pulled it out of the hole and spread it out a bit, it's come up clean. It's come up like a nice signal, sorry. It's a little button, but it's got some detail, so I'm quite happy with that. I'll get that a little clean when I get home, and it'll go in the button box. So, got one more signal. It is a bit of lead, a bit of a round ball. I wonder whether it's a bag seal or something. I'm gonna put that in the bag. I just thought I'd do a little round up with you now and try and hold you like that. I'm gonna show you all the bits I've found in probably the space of this last 2 hours. So we got this little old 1 penny, not that old, little half penny, some lead. This thick piece of lead, I don't know what that is. One of them little bronze thingies, a part of a gilt button, that piece of pot, that little bit that I found early on that I don't know what it is. I think that's all them bits so far. Hang on, pop all them bit. I'm gonna have to come back to this field, I think, guys, because it's showing a bit of promise. That bit there, with a bit of gilt, a button, part of a spoon or something, I think. Was found over in that area though, so it might be part of something, but not much. And now for the goodies. So we've had my musket ball, which I like. Love a musket ball. That little first initial jeton that I believe, which gave me a bit of hope. That nice fancy little button that I'll get clean when I get home and see what it is. The buckle, the other buckle that I'm going to get clean, the hammered. I did say my first hammered of 2020. I was telling porkies because I did find a hammered on a rally the other week, but still absolutely buzzing. And the creme of the day has to be this beautiful matrix seal. Look at that. That is absolutely stunning. I think it's a matrix seal anyway, or some kind of seal. But yeah, I could swear it says John. But I'll get that in a bit of wax when I get home and take a picture if I've got some somewhere. Is that everything? Yeah. So yeah, not a bad day at all. All them bits there. Oh, a couple of hours should I say. All them bits there. I'm absolutely buzzing. I didn't think I'd find that much. Anyway, I'm gonna try and get out again tomorrow, hopefully, and I'll see you all very shortly. Thank you for subscribing to me. 3,000 subs, can't believe it. I'm absolutely buzzing and I'm over the moon, and there's going to be a lot more to come this year, especially with me going to Jersey. That's going to be a serious road trip, and that will all be filmed. This field is definitely going to have more attention off me, because I think it could be a serious bit of land medieval wise. Anyway, I'm going to catch you all later. Go pick up my little monkey. See you later.